Welcome back, everyone. This is Thomas Triple T Time with another new bullish crypto analysis. Before we dig in, if you find value in my video, feel free to smash the like, ring my bell, or hit subscribe. And best yet, leave a comment in the YouTube section, please. Let's dig in and take a look at Bitcoin on the daily chart on TradingView. Let me get the mouse highlighter up. All right. So currently, while I was preparing for this video and tweet, I was talking about this candle here, and then a new daily candle printed. It keeps the new one keeps flashing red and white or green on your chart, and it's indecisive right now. But for basically this content, it'll be talking about this candle right here, which is not much change since this new one printed. But you can see here BTC's current daily candle, which is this white one. It's gonna. I said that it's gonna close out bullish, meaning that it's gonna be white/green with a larger body, and it did do that. It closed already. A new one's printed. It did flip back and forth right at the bottom here between red and white when it first started, and the body was really small. And then over the last 24 hours, it built itself up toward the upside and closed out up here. The fact that it's a larger body candle, it's bullish, that gives it a little bit stronger indication. And when it went down, it wicked down below the green support line here. W16 is what I have labeled that. And that was 36.5K support, and then it bounced back up. So that held, the support there held, even though on the heat map there doesn't seem to be a lot of buy orders here. If it does retest back into this area though, back to 36.5, and it fails, it'll drop to the next level, which is W17 labeled here, and that's roughly around 35K. What I'm also seeing is that it's looking like it's ranging sideways in this level right here, similar to what it did back here. In fact, it looks kind of almost like a mirror image. If you take this and you split this down the middle, this side looks like a mirror image of this. And so it's looking like it's going to go choppy around this range, and that range pretty much is around 36.5, and up here is around 38 and a half roughly. So that's what it did here for a while. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, almost 2 weeks. So it might do that depending on what Russia is going to do and how the West will react to them. Going down further in the KDJ area, the white J line of the KDJ indicator trended up, and then it went from negative 9.6 to 5.7. So negative 9.6, I mentioned that was like a low bottom in recent time, and there was not a lot of room for it to go anywhere towards the bottom, but to go back up. And it did that. It went from negative 9.6 to 5.7, and then it bent slightly less of a slope on the current trend. If it penetrates the blue and the red line here, it'll be more bullish, but there's a tendency for it to, like it did here, go near the the blue K line, and then it bounced back down. It could do that again, but we'll see. The MACD is remaining bearish with its red/pink histogram or salmon color here. The white MACD line went from negative 676 to negative 574, so it's rising slightly, and you can tell by the less red histogram bars here. It went really deep red to lighter red to almost like salmon color, pinkish. And So this remains bearish, but is bullish trending. Up here, it's, I would say it's like, yeah, I mentioned that if it's going to go above, it'll be bullish, but if it bends back down, it could be bearish. But in the meantime, it might just crap sideways. The red RSI and aqua CVD and the white mom indicators flattened out. It went up here, and then it flattened out. And so more than likely, it'll continue to flatten out here. But for the RSI, it went from 35 to 41. So it went up during this period. But 41 is still below the midpoint of 50. So that's, that's it towards pretty neutral. CVD rose from 1.8 million to 1.83 million. So a slight rise. And then it flattened out. Momentum indicator rose from negative 5,071 to negative 3,810, and then flattened out. So overall, what I see here is that we're going to go choppy and crap sideways. That's what I'm seeing, unless the macro environment changes significantly, in which case we might get pushed back down. But right now, I think we're going to cap off somewhere up here in the low 38s. Let's take a look at, Bollinger Band. The last white candle here, the one I was talking about, not the current one, touched the bottom of the Bollinger Band too. It went through it and then bounced back up. So that's a little bit bullish. Let's go to not that one, this one, the heat map. Let's take a look at the levels. The levels remain around 30K. And that grew, I mentioned in the video earlier this morning, it grew to 612. So it's in the 600s now. And this area right here around 33.5 to 34K, it's got a decent size as well. So not much in between. You got a little bit here around 35K. But on top, we don't have much of anything except this one at 39 here that just comes in and out. Let's zoom in and let's take a look at a zoom in perspective. Yeah, lots of spoof walls on top. These little orange and red walls that come in and out. Same thing with down here. So that's not a surprise. Currently on where the price line is, this not heavy pressure from the top or heavy pressure from the bottom, except for this line right here. But that's the size of about 70 or so. That's not that big. So it's not a lot of pressure right now, but I think it'll continue to go sideways in the meantime, unless the pressure builds up. So that's pretty much it. In summary, more than likely, Bitcoin's going to go crap sideways and go chop, chop, chop. And we'll wait and see what development comes out of Ukraine with Russia invading them. That could change things. And sanctions are already in place and stuff like that. So I think the market is reacting to that. All right, appreciate your time. Let me go switch screen here. If you found value in this quickie update on the Bitcoin's daily chart, feel free to smash the like, ring my bell, hit subscribe, and leave a comment in the YouTube section. Appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video later today. Peace.